mute up while I take a dab because it's gonna be loud.
Oh shit. Well, I guess we're back with another episode. And you know what? This is gonna be a good one. I got a good panel here today. I got some great people that are gonna talk about some very diverse topics. I'd like to start the topics off with. It's gonna be early releases and betas. And I'd like to start off by introducing my panel. I got my two hosts. I got Lovely Moo,
Hello,
1997.
hello.
Catch her on all of her platforms, especially Twitch. She's always live. And then I also got my buddy Nuker up there. He's always here when he's not dying.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Back at it again, boys and girls. Back at it again.
Hell yeah. And now, for our lovely guests, we got GolddieGlocksXXX over here from the Golden Society. Say hello.
Hello.
We got Oxy, the Lasso King over here. He's finally on the show. Moo helped me get him in here.
Yes, finally. How's it going, everybody? Hope everyone's doing amazing.
And I got my good buddy Cal all the way from the Token Smoke server. I'm going to tell you, it's good to have him here too.
Welcome. Hello, everybody.
Right. And you know what? We're just going to get right into it because, quite frankly, I want to talk about how gaming companies are abusing betas and early accesses to rack in revenue on failed projects. That's what I really want to talk about.
Oh my god. Bro, like swinging for the fences right away, bro. Like, holy crap.
Hey man, you should already know how we do it on the fucking cabana. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Go after everybody. Disney was
right.
target number one. Marvel's
Why
next.
Disney?
Disney already tried to shut me down. They failed. They failed.
Completely true, bro.
You can't do that.
It's
It's
hilarious.
completely true. I got receipts of this. Real shit. Disney and Marvel tried having the show shut down. Like, we got receipts to back this up.
Okay.
But no. So, for example, I would like to talk about how realistically I think the game that started it off was Fortnite. Because
God.
everyone forgets when Fortnite was in early access, or even before it was in early access, when it was still not like before the mobile version of the IO system ever got ported to console or PC. That's what I want to talk about because Fortnite made a lot of promises and they were using a lot of these microtransactions to fight a lot of copyright lawsuits from a lot of different devs.
I may be guilty of that.
Like,
Dude, is
But-
it Fortnite that was in beta for so long? What's that?
Mhm.
it's still in beta. It's still in beta. It's not
Mhm.
technically out of alpha.
Fortnite
It'll
is
never
still in
see
beta.
alpha. It'll never see alpha ever.
Is that
Like
just a
their
legal thing?
Fortnite
then?
is still their Fortnite Save the World event type bullshit
Uh-huh.
is still in beta as well. And
So
then
that,
that
like, a
was
legal
out
thing
before
now?
Save the World, before Battle Royale was a thing.
That's crazy, bro.
So Fortnite was originally supposed to be a game that was based off of PvE, where you was supposed to like save the world from a zombie invasion, and then they hopped onto the Battle Royale type deal, and then started increasing their revenue through that.
That's crazy. That's crazy to think about, though. Like, it's one of those things. See, like gaming companies, man, they'll abuse whatever it is that they have. Like real shit.
So is that?
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
100%.
As soon as you bump them, the other
What's
dude
that?
left the game.
What's that, Goldie?
I said I agree with you 100%. Fortnite's got its clutches on these young generations, though. They do.
And then that's all they're advertised to as well.
Yeah. Yep.
I think also
It's-
too,
I mean-
Black Ops, Call of Duty tries to make their megabytes so high so nobody else can play any other games. So they're attached to it.
That's the one that I killed.
That's exactly why they do that. That's the whole reason why COD downloads are so big. Is because
Yeah.
they literally don't want you to have any other game besides COD.
Yeah, which is so ridiculous.
Yep. And then freaking COD as well, sitting there doing the voice banning stuff and saying that, you know, this mature rated game is for everyone. It's mature content. If you don't want your kid getting cussed at on a freaking game, then don't buy them the game.
Yep. I think
you're not wrong.
COD always been a freaking game that you can cuss on, and now apparently you getting banned because you say the word fuck. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You
I've seen on TikTok where people...
I'm getting a 14-day voice chat ban because I told someone to go fuck themselves. Like, it's been a thing in COD since COD came out. Like, why are you banning me for this?
Yeah.
It's all
I've seen on TikTok where someone said that their voice chat was off and they still got a ban for, quote, cussing or inappropriate communication with others. And he's like, I wasn't even talking because my game was like my game chat was muted. So are they even listening to me? And if they are, then why have the feature of voice chat turn on and turn off if you're still gonna fucking listen?
Exactly.
And also they implemented where people, if someone spam reports someone for fucking voice chat harassment, they get voice chat banned. No matter what they did, no matter if they did or not, they get voice chat banned.
You know, I would just like to point out this. If Call of Duty is going to start banning people for voice chat, then gaming companies need to go back to the original ERA system, which was, if you are not going to allow us to cuss in a game that's supposed to be 17 and up, because that's what the rated M's tag is for, give us back, and this is the prime topic of this podcast, bring back rated A games.
Yeah, let's go.
Bring it fucking back, man.
I haven't seen a full-on rated R game like that. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. And one thing for sure, like, I get sick and tired of hearing parents be like, it's not my job. It is your job. It's your job to monitor and take care of your kids and do whatever the fuck they do. Whether or not they turn on a computer, go to Twitch, go online and see the wrong things or whatever it is that they have to do. It's just basic common sense. Even when I grew up and I was slowly exposed to the online area and everything, I was not in a way limited, but you know, like,
oh my God,
I was fortunate enough to understand what it was enough, you know. And it's just very strange how it all comes down to let's just blame, and that's just the worst part. A lot of amazing developers out there, artists, creators, and they pour their heart into this, but it's always the industry. And I have a big example is Microsoft with Halo. Halo Infinite is another big prime example of what you said about that beta BS, which is when Halo Infinite's multiplayer first launched, they say it's in beta. It's basically been in beta for its entire time. It's been out, just like how you say in Fortnite, and it hasn't seen any light. And it's sad. It's sad.
Biggest issue.
So I wonder if
Abusing-
they've got a like legal loophole on why they keep it in beta. Like it's
I
not
can tell you how. I can tell you exactly how
let's
they
hear
do it. It's a very fucked process. It's a very fucked system.
Yep.
So
and
the
he
way
said
that
from the system.
So the way that developers can keep these early access / beta games still claiming to be early access / betas and still be racking money off of them the way that they are is because the only thing that makes a game early access or beta is a game that is constantly having updates done to itself every week routinely.
Yep.
In a 5-hour time frame of the last update on that same day. That's the only way they're allowed to do it. It's stupid, and it's the biggest loophole ever, and the only reason that loophole was ever put in is because when Doom was in beta, Doom was the only company at the time doing live updates 24 hours a day, all day long. Like, that was the only company doing it at the time.
So then
Speaking of Doom and the Fortnite topic as well, a lot of people are upset because the Doomslayer skin or the Master Chief skin, I can't remember which one it was. They both look the same to me. I could care less. But apparently it's supposed to be like a Halo on Fortnite. You have the character. There's a certain color of the skin of this character that you can get from the Halo on the Xbox Series. But
the black one.
Yeah, the
Yep,
black one.
the
So
black
you know
have
what I'm
it.
talking about.
I have it too,
so
bro.
Yeah, so
Let's go,
Fortnite-
baby.
is giving it away as a microtransaction when it's supposed to be an Xbox Series
Yeah.
special.
I hate these things. I hate these things where they advertise exclusive or oh my god,
Yeah.
and then it comes out later or something.
Like how
What's
Fortnite
up,
did
though?
the whole Catalina type bullshit where it's like, oh, well, if you download Fortnite on mobile, getting all these kids to download Fortnite on mobile, you get the Catalina skin, but a month later, you get it in the item shop. That defeats the purpose of it being on mobile
With
or a
the
mobile-only skin.
with the Xbox
up, Cal?
exclusivities now,
Mhm.
now most Xbox exclusives are also being transversed into PlayStation now, and PlayStation's transversing most of their exclusive games into Xbox. So I can kind of see why they're actually throwing it into as a microtransaction, so that other PlayStation users, PlayStation users, can get it as well, because it's a Fortnite skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's because he
But
was.
I think, though, me personally, and this goes back to the first episode that Nuker and I did when we first talked about what we were going to talk about on this show. It goes back down to the integrity of game developers, and gaming as a whole is just gone. Companies don't have any loyalty to anybody, and there's no integrity in any game anymore. There is I cannot see one gaming company in the last 10 years that has not, and wholeheartedly knowing, release a game that was complete dog shit solely as a money grab because of its title. Solely as a money grab because of the title. They're raking off the benefits of the title of the game and not caring anymore about the game, because they know we'll buy it solely because of the title, because it's normally a collection game, and we want to make sure our collections are complete.
And or
It's
they are not
messy.
listening to the communities anymore, and not listening to what us players have to say about the game, and what changes that could be made in the game, because so many people have been like, oh, make this change, and then they listen to it, and then the streamers complain and bitch about it. And it's also like, some now early access games are being coerced and deceived by streamers, by really big time streamers that play the game, and that where their game gets most of their view count from and player count from, and then just listen to that person and change everything that that person says. That's also becoming a really bad thing within the gaming community as well.
I just want to add that
And
key, bro. Like,
Ninja
gaming-
is very guilty of that, especially on Fortnite and on freaking Marvel Rivals. He sits there and he says, "Oh, I'm tired of these, ninja swords doing all this damage." And so he reaches out to the devs of the game, and immediately swords are doxxed.
That's
Not even by
crazy.
a lot either. Just enough, but I don't know. I feel like these bigger streamers shouldn't have, pull or say in games. Like, they made it the way they made it, so that way it's a sweaty game. I don't know about y'all, but I play Fortnite, and if I take down somebody with a sword when it was at max power when they first brought it in, oh hell yeah, I felt good about myself. Now I just feel stupid for shooting at somebody with a sword, because now all it is just movement.
I think the competitive stuff has fucked a lot of gaming, actually. Sadly, I hate saying that. I really do, because I come from the scene, but I'm like, Halo is just completely, whatever the competitive scene says in Halo, man, that's where they're going, man. Same thing with Call of Duty, the whole thing, and they're ruining it, man. Shit, man.
Yeah, man. I remember how great HCS used to be, Crazy. And I'm a Lasso master in every single Halo game I've competed. I'm an Onyx and champion. I'm almost top 500 in Marvel's Rivals also. So the fact that, for example, like Ninja and all these people complain, they just suck, which is the bottom line. And his ego, this is why I love Marvel Rivals, because Marvel Rivals will literally just destroy these guys' egos so much that they can't handle it. And it's just like, sometimes you gotta take a step back and be like, hey, dude, there's gonna be other people better at things all the time. It's either you want to say, hey, I'm gonna get better, or I'm gonna just cry about it. You know what I mean? And that's literally it.
And that's all Ninja does is he cries about it.
Yeah, no one's gonna come fucking and be like, "Oh, let me help you, dude. You're being a little bitch. Just learn the game, play better, position better.
Get good.
You know?
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, man.
Like, you know how pissed I was when like oh my god, like when Halo. So I'm a big Halo fan, right? Huge.
Yes, I love that.
And they shifted like.
I'm gonna follow all you guys on Twitch, by the way.
I'm a grenade guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Nade shot, all that jazz, right? And I'm like, dude, they messed my grenades up right off the bat. I was like, man, I had this down. That's what I was known for in like Halo 2 and Halo 3 is having nasty grenades, and then they messed that up. And I'm like, oh. God.
Isn't that it's weird? They try to simplify Halo, but realistically, Halo is more of a complex, fun sandbox. And what came secondary was the competitive scene, not competitive first.
It was. I miss the shit from Halo 3. I miss the bubble shield. I miss the regen from Halo 3.
And what irritates me more is that people try to say Halo Infinite is still in a way successful, and I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, no one plays it anymore, and I'm like, I stopped playing it once I hit max rank. That's my entire goal, and that's it, because I want my exclusive item per se in the next Halo. But realistically, I'm like, it's gonna, and this is the thing too. They changed their name, Halo Studios. Great, fantastic. They fired a bunch of the higher management. Okay, fantastic. But realistically, man, this is like
the same studio.
It's the same studio. You know what I mean? Like that's why for me, like a lot of people are just like, oh my god, no, it's different, it's excited. But I'm just like, no, just wait until they actually drop another product, and that's it.
Dude, they just hired the marketing director or the hiring director from Concord. I was like, what is that? Like. You know, Concord was one of the most failed, like one of the biggest failed launches like in gaming history. Like,
man, oh yeah.
And then now they're for 343 Studios or whatever they're called. Like, you're just gonna hire someone who's failed from a failed studio like that? Like what? Like she hired. If she's the hiring director,
what benefit do you really get?
Yeah, you're the hiring director, bro. That means that is a direct correlation to you of a failure product. If you hire these people in like all of the departments, you have failed. So why is Halo hiring a failed hiring director? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
It's like Linkin Park hiring a freaking girl singer after they sat there and said that they wouldn't make any more new music, and yet the female singer that they brought in has so much controversy around them that no one wants to listen to them anymore.
I can't listen to it. I can't. I don't like it.
And it doesn't even sound good anymore.
I haven't even heard anything from Linkin Park, so I don't know.
I don't even want to hear anything. I just heard nonsense and depression.
The moment that a song comes on the radio and it's Linkin Park, I immediately turn off my radio. I only have one station in my car. I'd rather sit in silence than listen to Linkin Park at this point.
That's bad.
That's sad. It's sad.
That's sad. Just in Linkin Park used to be good.
Yep. R.I.P. Chester.
And this is the thing too. This is what kind of irritates me too. Like Chester made the music and you could hear his pain. You know what I mean? Like it's all genuine. Everything was genuine. Like you could tell everybody sat down there like, you know, what are you guys feeling? It's genuine. But now it just feels like, hey, I just don't want the band to end. Come on, guys, let's go party. Yeah. Like, I don't like it either. I'm just like, just let it. Why don't you make a different band? You know what I mean? Pay homage to Linkin Park in a way. And that's it. Just make a whole, that's it. That's it. If you're that good, you don't need the Linkin Park name. You know what I mean?
Or even just stick with the band itself, but
exactly. But just change
her the fuck out.
Yeah, and change your name and do something different. Or, I don't know.
You can even keep the name. You know, you can keep the name and just sit there and say, you know what? Now that Chester is not the lead singer, let's just turn in from, you know, pop punk to, you know, just the more rap industry, because that's what the second singer was for. He did the rapping portion of the songs while Chester brought the emotions. At that point, you just switch from pop punk to hip hop or R&B or whatever else you decide to do, but still keep that Linkin Park name without that new singer, because she's the main reason that, you know, their bands and their covers and everything like that are just falling through. Why hire someone that has so much controversy? You know, same thing with the Halo devs and shit like that. Like, why do it? All you're doing is ruining not only your brand, but your name in the game.
Yep. Didn't make any sense to me when I saw that.
You know,
I was hoping, I was praying. I'm like, man, like this is like your last shot, man. Like I thought Infinite was like, man, that's kind of what it was. It was like, it was okay at times. Like,
Yeah, it's okay.
yeah. And like I have a team that's been to ACS multiple times and shit, and I get it, but I love the scene. I love the competitive scene.
Yeah,
Love
the scene's so nice.
Oh, but man, like why? Oh gosh.
And nothing hurts more when you see HCS live and then they're not online. They're all connected. No Ethan, no Bush. It's just all connected, one source, and then they still disconnect. Nothing's more embarrassing than that. 500,000 people watching. You paid money to watch. Oh, disconnect. Oh, sorry guys, we gotta restart. Big bracket. Oh, your team lost because of it. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I'm like, hell, so no, it's embarrassing. Like I've seen Halo 2 back in the day live, Halo 3, 4, all these other ones. They didn't have these issues.
And last Worlds was like a joke for the people that showed up. I don't know if you've seen any of the footage. Like a lot of my crew went out there to check it out, and like just empty seats everywhere from what I saw. It's just, sad. I went from like 150 teams to like 30, if that.
But yeah, some dropped out too. I remember a lot of them dropped out. Obviously, they just said, "Nah, it's not worth it anymore."
I guess $1 million ain't worth it. I guess. Well.
I want $1 million.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's the price.
Yeah,
Halo,
exactly.
yeah.
When you think about it, yeah, they're just like, "Nah, it's not worth it." All the problems that they have, no, they just said, "Nope."
yeah, I mean,
Easy
And
wins, though,
seven?
right?
No, well, as Gate kept up top 8, usually running the show.
but I mean, that's just how that shit goes sometimes. But I think we definitely went way off topic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We went way the fuck off topic though.
Shut up.
I
was
just
about-
think that like these developers need to stop with the microtransactions because it's actually starting to ruin in the game scene 100%. Because what are you gonna do? Okay, yes, it does get you revenue to help build the game, help keep the game up and tight, but that's also why you use the revenue from the last game instead of just putting it in your fucking pocket. To use the revenue from the last game to build that game, have pre-alpha testers that you pay to play the game for a set amount of time, and that set amount of time you can have all the bugs, everything figured out, and then launch the game, and then when everybody buy it, boom, there's your revenue.
Yep.
Dude,
Maybe add maybe
bro.
1 to 2 microtransactions as maybe Twitch drops or something like that. You know what I mean? But other than that, it shouldn't be major microtransactions like they have now.
Yeah,
In my eyes, I feel that way.
I heard a story that like Sony, they want like the entire new lineup to be all live service, like transactions, stuff like that. And they had 10 games of development, and all 10 games have been canceled now. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And well, Concord was one of them, right? So there was actually a spin-off of Concord that was coming out too. So like there was already prepped to go. So there was 2 games right there that just got canceled. It's kind of insane.
That's crazy. Like that's just crazy. The other issue is games that are in early release or like the devs do care. Like I can think of multiple games. Hell, I can think of my favorite game right now. It's technically I played it in beta, played it in alpha, I played it in early release. It's still in early release. But there's no microtransactions in the game. I haven't paid $1 besides buying the game.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Kidding.
Yeah.
That game looks
It
so
is-
good.
Sorry.
Don't even say
It
that.
does.
So
It
good.
does. It looks
But see,
so good. I
there's
want to play
Stardew
it.
Valley. There's Halo. There's Hello Kitty. There's Pal World.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. I mean,
Granted, they have
Even
DLCs,
Faz.
but
even
It's all
Faz is
free.
technically an early release still. Technically. But I really haven't paid a dime in Phasmo, except for buying the game. That's about it.
I like that. Skyless, someone in my chat said microtransactions should be an afterthought to games or not at all. I like that, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
100%.
like that idea.
That's that's kind of a reason why I like Monster Hunter right now, because like they had their little free beta and it's free, and
I'm
it's only
so glad you're loving it.
one or two, right? For example, and yeah, no, I'm gonna talk about it. That's actually a good thing what they're doing and how they're doing it, right? And then there you go, the game's gonna be out. Boom. You know, there's no different thing. You're not buying anything extra, you know, and you get benefits for playing the game. You learn, you get bored things. Like, hey, you know, congratulations.
And the
Just
thing
like-
with Monster Hunter is though too is they're guaranteed one DLC, but they're
Yes.
guaranteed to have one DLC, and you know it's going to be $20. That's how much it's going to cost. That's how much it was when I bought Rise. It was a $20 add-on. That's how much that
With
Iceborne
Iceborne
was when I bought it. It was $20, and I guarantee you, whatever the new one is going to be $20. Like, but it adds in a whole. I mean, it added in a whole new game to Monster Hunter for me. It gave me almost like an additional like 65 plus hours of content just for the main story, and then an additional like 80 plus hours of bonus content to finish the real story of collecting everything, like 100%ing the game. So I was like, damn, I basically just got a whole nother game right here.
Yeah, that's the beautiful part. Like, just like, I don't think people would mind microtransactions if a game feels complete.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's facts.
This is a great example. I don't know if you guys have played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I love
I
that
have
one.
not.
Originally, we had Master Mode and Master's Quest for free and all
Yes.
these things. All these
Yeah.
other things were free. The dungeons were
Yeah.
free. But then we had
Yeah.
to pay for it for DLC.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why.
What?
Like what? What the fuck?
You know who does DLC like really well, right? There's this game called I'm a strategist. I like strategy games, and it's I want to do this comparison, right? Civilization strategy versus Stellaris' strategy, right? I think they're comparable, right? They're both like 4X games, right? So the way that Civilization does a lot of their their DLCs and stuff like that, you got to like buy it to play with your friends. You got to have all the DLC, and like all your friends have to have DLC to play the game, right? Now,
I feel like Parts of Iron.
yeah. So Paradox, though, is the complete opposite. So if I have all the DLC for everything, all my boys get the DLC to play with me at the same time. And it's a really interesting like business model. I mean, it's an expensive game. Like I think I spent like $300 on the DLC alone, right?
That's good.
Well, there's 15. It's like a 10-year-old game, bro.
Oh, that's nice. I
It's
like
not
that.
bad,
Yeah.
though.
So it's an old game. So
That's
like
actually
every
really
year-
good.
Yeah, so they update. They continuously update it, right? And it was a complete game when it came out. So like I'll give Paradox like its due, right? But yeah, the idea that like someone has all the DLC and I can play with all my friends, and I see people just buy all the DLC just because they're loyal to the game. Like I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's like, dude, you don't need to buy all the DLC. Like, you don't need to buy all this shit, but like because it's such a
Right,
great
just
game.
'cause.
Yes.
And it's loyalty to the brand. And I'm like, yeah, he's like, I don't need this, but like, these guys provided hours and hours, years of your life for entertainment in that fucking game. But yeah, yeah, and it's crazy. It's like nuts. It's such a different business model, I guess. I'll pay for that DLC any day of the week.
You want to know what game that I always thought had the best DLCs? Because it was like clockwork. As much as I don't like the game anymore, but Destiny did it correctly with their DLCs. You got one every fucking year. Same time, same day, same month, same exact time that you were going to go take a deuce. You knew it was coming out.
First Destiny, right? The first one, right?
Yeah, the first
and
one.
Yeah,
second one
the
too.
first one. The first one was so goated, dude. I heard so many great things about it.
The first one was
So
such
good.
a
I
good
loved the
game,
first
and the
one.
way they portrayed the first Destiny was like
Mhm.
it was perfect. And then there's one
like
thing
that
that I
Raven.
hated with Destiny
Was it
2
just disappeared?
is
Could've
when they
just
took
disappeared.
they just took away the tower. They just took away the beginning, the beginning, like the lobby where you could see everybody.
You want to know what I definitely did not like that Destiny did that I've noticed a lot of games have done since? If you had Destiny digitally downloaded, it only happened if you had the game digitally downloaded. You automatically lost the original Destiny because it was just gone.
Yep.
It's just gone. And they did the same thing with Overwatch.
It would
They
overwrite
did the
it.
same shit with Overwatch. They overrid the digital download. But luckily for Overwatch, I still have the original disc for Overwatch. So I can still play the original Overwatch. Not like the servers are up anymore, but I can still get on that bitch.
But
Yeah,
and I can still shoot them guns in private lobby. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, other good DLC. Skyness also said Witcher 3 DLC. Witcher 3 DLC. Elden Ring's DLC also.
The Elden Rings, yeah.
Yeah, that was insane. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. You're right. It is.
The one DLC that I like caved and got was the Animal Crossing DLC.
Yeah, I love that one.
Because they actually listened to the people when they sat there and said, you know, hey, we have the whole, you create you get your neighbors, you find them, whatever, you find your favorite characters and everything. There is no microtransactions. And then if you want the DLC, which is, quote, your job on the island, it's a second life out of your life. You know what I mean? So even in your second life, you want to make that extra money, that side hustle in real life and in game. And you can do that on the freaking Animal Crossing DLC, which I think is nice, which is like, I think it's called the Happy Homes something, Happy Homes Academy. Yeah. And I was like, I have to get this. This is so cute. And not only do you buy the DLC for $25, but you get all new recipes for cooking. And you get cleaning stuff too, so you can clean shit, you can dirty it, you can make it shine, you can make it, you know, evil looking. It's just so cool. And then you not only get all that, but you also get new flowers and new plants and everything else like that too. You have like glow moss and glow stones and stuff like that you can get. It's just amazing. It's the little things, and that's Animal Crossing is, you know, herd people. And that's why Animal Crossing blew up so fast during COVID, was because everyone was like, well, you know, we wish that we could just play Animal Crossing again like we did back when we were little. And now we're able to, plus more with the DLC.
Yeah, it's great, honestly. I think what the developers are doing with Animal Crossing is really good. That's the type of developers that you want for big mainstream games, the ones that listen, the ones that actually know how to sit there and correctly develop a game before it comes out and before they release any type of DLCs for the game. Because like you look at like Call of Duty, you look at like any newer generation game, it's what it comes out and the main game still has significantly more problems than you would want, and then the DLC comes out and then even more problems come out
when the main
game is on.
I'm telling you a game that pissed me off with DLC. Because the story didn't make fucking sense. The whole story, there's so many pieces missing in the story. And I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, bro.
My fucking God.
Which one?
Yeah,
Final
which one?
Fantasy 15, bro.
Yep.
Final Fantasy 15, bro. Like the cut content out of Final Fantasy 15, there's a whole continent that's cut out of that damn game.
Yep.
It's we're going to do multiple chapters, and the story just, like, there's a lot of plot holes and a lot of shit. And I'm like, why did you make, like, a 4 or 5 DLC? Because, like, you have to get a fucking movie to watch the beginning of Final Fantasy 15. You have to buy a movie.
That is clinically insane. I'm sorry, but that is
crazy.
That's top tier freaking microtransaction right there.
So bad, bro. So bad. And you know what? I thought those characters were great. Let me retake. Let me reiterate that.
I never played that.
The 4 guys were pretty good, but like the female protagonist, like I kind of wanted to see her storyline. I'm like, why is the princess that they're supposed to get married in the storyline? Like, we don't know like, if I would get DLC, bro, I want to see her storyline, because like the whole objective, like in the beginning of the game, is like, oh, dude, we're a bunch of fucking brothers, and we're going on a road trip, man, and we're gonna get you married to like save the kingdom type of thing, right? That's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
And you're like, then you don't really meet the princess, and you don't really like, she like dies, and like, I don't know what happened.
Like,
you don't get to see it. Yeah, Like, tell me what happened, please. Like, where's the storyline in between this?
You know, that's a big reason why people, or when Baldur's Gate 3 came out,
Yes.
why do you think so many devs hated it? They're like, what is this? What are you doing? Why are you showing people that we can actually make a full game? And that's literally it.
Yep.
And people, they hated it. Like, same with those excuses of, this game, the story's complex. I'm like, dude, Baldur's Gate is the most story-driven, complex, intertwining, changing constantly 24/7 as you're playing it. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no excuse. There's no excuse. You just want more money. And it's always going to come down to the money, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Like we have the PS5 Pro. Was it needed? Not really at all. Not at all.
I mean, I love the PS5, PSP. Can I speak? Fuck, English. All right. PlayStation and Xbox both scrapped their new ideas whenever they started giving each other the exclusives. So the new Xbox that they were supposed to make, they scratched that idea, and the new PlayStation that they were supposed to make, they scratched that idea because they hinted at the PlayStation 6 and then deleted that idea entirely.
Speaking of new game consoles too, did you guys see the new Switch?
Yes,
That's
I'm
coming out?
excited.
I did.
I want it.
I'm not really excited because of the fact that, like, the controllers are magnetic. At that
Ew.
point, you're paying more money. You drop that bitch, oh, you're fucked.
Well, not
You
only
either have
that,
to buy
I
a
mean,
new one or get it fixed.
so I mean, the screen's already bigger, so our old
Yeah.
Joy-Cons won't even work. You know what I mean? So, like, I mean, maybe they'll connect just to be like, hey, you could play your old games, you could use it. But
Yeah.
I know the new features on the Switch too. Yeah, that's one thing Nintendo does. I won't say they do right for us. They do right for themselves business-wise to make it, hey, you've had your device for a long time already. Let's, change. But that's why I like Xbox at least. I could use my Xbox One launch controller on my Series X.
Yeah.
Not that I would. The controller's ass, but
We're talking about last one.
no,
man.
the
If you-
Xbox One. I don't like it. I prefer the new Series X version.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Don't think I don't like the Xbox controller. I love the Xbox.
Dude, what are you talking about, man? If you buy the adapter, man, from Nintendo to put the Joy-Cons of the old one on the new one, man, this is like just $49.99, bro.
Yeah,
got
that's
this, bro.
I have that also for my Switch. Has some like those adapters. Those are really nice, but
Yeah.
obviously those won't work anymore. But honestly, I'm not really worried about the Switch 2 stuff.
Sorry if you guys are hearing my cat.
No, it's okay. I love kitties.
It's okay. My cat does the same thing in my hallway, or if I don't let him in my room, he'll scream at me.
He's yelling at the window right now.
Hold on. Goldie, get in here, man. You've been pretty quiet. I know you're new.
Yes.
Get in here, Goldie. Just jump in.
No, I had an incident, and then my fingers started bleeding.
Oh,
No.
no. Oh, no.
She sounds like
Oh,
me right
no.
now. I'm not the one getting hurt finally.
Moose
Oh,
finally
crap.
not the one getting
I was
hurt.
like, I thought you were being shy. I was like, oh, snap. I didn't know
You
there's a
shot.
medical emergency going on.
No, I went to go pee quickly, and then I came because my dog was laying down underneath my stair, and I tripped, and then I hit my finger off something, and it started bleeding.
Oh.
Sounds exactly like me.
You should
Hey.
definitely. So, are you in the middle? Are you sure you're both
Are,
not related?
are we sure we're
in
not
some
twins?
way? Yeah, I was gonna say,
we
yeah.
got twins in
Y'all
here? Hold
twins?
on.
I
Right.
fractured my hand by just trying to get up off the floor from trimming
Oh.
my old dog's nails. And the couch, the leg rest kicked open as I pushed down on the side of the couch and folded my hand sideways, and I fractured something in here in my hand.
That hurts. I feel
Lou,
it.
I still don't understand how you managed to do that. By the way,
I don't know either. I really don't. And
Okay.
then I actually have a nice. I don't know. I'm gonna turn off my ring light on my. But I have a nice bruise on my hand, all because I hit it on the side of a counter.
you know,
Dude, the older you
You're
get,
so
man, you just
clumsy.
break stuff.
I am.
Things break when you get older, just, okay, how's this?
Dude,
You know,
I,
I guess
My
I'm
back.
only, I'm only
Definitely
27.
my
I'm only
back.
27 years old. Last year, when I was 26, I had people coming over, as streamer friends coming over and hanging out. I mopped my bathroom floor with my Swiffer mop, and I pulled something in my back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, it's only gonna
Yeah,
get
walking
worse,
like a
man.
granny.
It's only gonna get worse, man.
I rolled my ankle.
Really?
I almost slipped and fell on my ass on the back deck. Like, my God. Pulled something in my shoulder trying to make sure the baby didn't slip and fall. My
Yeah,
oldest
full-
daughter slipped and fell on the fucking on the driveway. Like,
How many kids do you have?
I have two. I have two girls. I have my oldest, which everyone knows on stream as Minnie Moo, because she looks exactly like me. Just obviously I dyed my hair black, but she looks exactly like me. And then I have Micro Moo, and she likes to scream cuss words on stream. So if you guys,
we
if you
love
guys
that.
like, if you guys like watching 2-year-olds scream "fuck" and "I beat your ass," most definitely check out this stream.
Sounds like my baby sister.
It's
You have boys.
Yeah, boys. Oh,
yeah.
here, let me
Alright.
see if I can't call them out here so they can say hi.
God. Okay. Before we get too much off the rails again, I do want to bring up another game that I've
Say
been
hi.
recently playing.
Hi. I got new shoes.
She's got
That's
new shoes, so
nice.
she's breaking them in.
Nice.
And here is
Fortnite.
the itty bitty.
Come here, honey. These shoes.
Yeah, she's wearing Star Wars.
Nice.
Star
Melly,
Wars, the
Melly.
best, the best.
Melly, you want to tell them I beat your ass?
Mom, okay.
Okay, can you tell them I beat your ass? Okay, fine. Here, hold it. Tell them I beat your ass.
I beat my ass.
Ring out.
That's crazy.
Melly,
That's
fuck.
crazy.
Say fuck you.
Fuck you.
That's funny, man.
Melly, oh shit.
Shit.
Okay, say bye.
Mom, I guess.
No, you can't have that, but you can have this. There you go.
Keep the mojo going.
You want to say bye? No, you don't want to say bye, but you got to say bye-bye. You say bye.
Because obviously,
No, you can't. You can't have
Bye.
it. She's gonna scream if I put her down, so I'm gonna mute real fast.
No worries. Where? Or not. Oh, yeah, but
Corner,
yep,
I see you're crying.
I see it.
That's so
Bye.
cool.
It's like over there. But another game that I want to talk about that I've recently been playing that's kind of one of those early access like ported games, because I do want to talk about how a lot of these like mobile games are getting ported over to PC and being passed
Oh,
off as early
yes.
access games too.
Which
Okay,
I
the crying
think, it,
stop.
but it does with ported games. It does open up a very good variety. However, the fuck you? Okay, I can't English today.
Variety.
I don't know
Variety.
Variety. There
You're
we go.
welcome.
A
Got you,
variety
brother.
of up and coming maybe PC gamers, or even like just overall experience. It opens it up so they can develop the game even better, because they have
Better
another
platform.
they have another platform of players that are playing it.
Exactly. And I can wholeheartedly say that the game that I've recently been streaming on stream, I'm sure you've all seen me playing it, is called Snowbreak. It's called
Mhm.
Contamination Zone, actually.
Yes, I've been playing
Snowbreak.
it.
It's amazing. I've gotten pretty far. I'm fucking stuck. I gotta raise my adjudicator level up again. While most people might see it as just like a waifu style game, it's really not. Like the storyline to it is very, very good. It's one of those ones where you actually have to read. So I know that probably turns a lot of people off these days because, kids can't read for shit.
Negative feedback.
But if you want to get the full premise of the story, it's actually really good because it's about a private militia that's
Yes.
basically trying to overtake the modern government because the modern government has gotten too out of power with control. And it's actually very, very well put together with how you upgrade your characters, how you level up, how like each character like transpires different types of like weapons and abilities. I really do enjoy it like a whole lot. I enjoy the dynamic of the game, but it's one of those early release games. It's no longer a beta because it was on mobile,
Yeah.
but it's early release for PC, and they're doing it in early release so that they can test it. And I've definitely had some of like the devs come into my stream, I've noticed, and even like talk to me about the game like privately, which has been pretty cool. It's been really cool. And I've even had a recent company reach out to me again about another game that they want me to try out. I'm probably going to try it out later tonight. It's called Zenless Zone Zero.
Interesting.
But I've been noticing like the more that
Snowbreak
I've...
would definitely be something
Oh,
Oxy would
is it-
love.
It's Z,
Oxy would love
Z, Z, the
Oh, could
And
you
it's
see me play
free.
Genshin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you would love it then. If you enjoy
Yeah, if you play
Genshin Impact,
Genshin,
you would love it.
You would love it. I play Genshin Impact, and Monkey put me on, Pirate put me on, and I love it.
Yeah,
I'm already on
I
chapter
know
2
a
of
lot
the
of
fucking
people.
story.
A lot of people like to say, "Oh, this." I'm like, honestly, it's not. It's actually just a fun game to explore. A lot
It
of
is.
fun.
It's hella fun.
The art style is really great. The
Yes,
voice lines are great. Everything's great. I was actually surprised. I'm like, holy shit. Yes, then there's
Yeah.
Zone Zero. You know about that, Papi? Yeah. So yeah, I hear that's another good one I want to play.
You and I should fucking play it together then.
Oh, we should play 100%. We'll dominate the worlds. 100%.
Dude,
Are you kidding
we
me?
should all play.
Okay,
Cal, if your PC could run it, we should play.
again. What is this game? I need to see
Like
it.
I've been
Yeah, it's like
playing
a-
Bloodstrike, and that's a ported game as well, and that's really good.
You played all the
and
time,
it's
Papi? It's good? What? Okay, I need to see this. I hear you can swing like Spider-Man in it, right?
what? Hold up. Yeah, no, I literally have the game downloaded on my PC. I was tempted to play it during this podcast. I really was.
Why Bloodstrike? Play Bloodstrike?
No, Zenless
Oh.
Zone Zero.
Okay.
Man, I know you want to play Bloodstrike. I just made a new account. We'll play Bloodstrike, okay?
I still have that game still too.
I have a lot of
DemizE
people
made me
that want to
download
play.
it, and then I played it once, and he rage quitted.
Yep.
He
Damn right I did. Damn right I
He
did.
did. He
I
for
was
real
not-
did. He was like, "You
Look,
need to get this
okay.
game." I downloaded, played one game,
Wait, what did
quit,
you download?
and then just Bloodstrike.
Uh-huh.
Look, when you go
Rage
up against
quit,
Asians
then-
with fucking playing octopi with finger condoms on iPad, no, dude, I didn't sign up for this, man. I did not sign up for this.
Oh, you seen those mobile pros with like those thumbsticks and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah,
Bro,
bro, they're
it's insane, huh?
crazy.
Insane. Yeah, you seen them with like actual
They're
like kind of
crazy.
like crazy like hand gloves and they're I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I'm like, bro, I'm out. I'm done.
Have you
bro.
guys
I'm
seen,
Hand-eye
have you guys
coordination
seen
perfect,
Clash of
like-
Clans pros?
Dude, they go
Yes.
crazy.
That's
They go
crazy.
crazy. I can't do it. I'm like, I'm done. You people haven't seen grass. You don't even know what grass smells like, looks like. You don't even know it's green. You
No.
can't. So there's no way you
It-
do to get that good on fucking mobile or like a tablet. Nah. No, man.
Is
Or like,
so bad.
imagine how big their hands have to be as well. You know what I mean?
Imagine how
We
small
got, like,
your
some-
hands would have to
No,
be.
no, 'cause
Especially on
some
phone.
people, like I've seen some people like gripping the fucking iPad and still playing it like that. You know what I mean?
Hell
Yeah,
no.
like
Hell no. Wait here.
Like, I
wait,
got some
DemizE,
pretty
do you have
big hands,
do you
but
have
I
a soda
can't-
can near you?
I can't grip a fucking.
I can almost
I
get this
said-
entire thing.
I meant
inside
like
the
an
C-plant.
actual
I don't drink soda. No.
like look.
There's a thing
Oh
you got
yeah,
to a
see, you
soda
got
can. It's
small
so tiny.
hands.
I can't
You
touch.
got
See?
small hands.
I got tiny hands.
But
Wow.
but no,
Yes.
like a lot of these mobile ported games, I think a lot of these mobile ported games might be better developed than some of these mainstream games because the devs
No.
actually give a shit about them.
Kind of
Like
sad.
I noticed that when I was playing Bloodstrike, I was like, yo, I'm liking this more than Call of Duty Warzone. I'm liking this more than I played PUBG.
I
was
liked
like-
it more than Fortnite.
Yeah, and I'm like, why am I liking this game so much? And then I actually started reading into it, and they're actually doing a lot of updates for PC development in that game.
They're listening to the community.
And like, I don't even need a graphics card to run the game. Like, what?
Mm-mm.
I'm on a
Oxy, it
laptop and
sounded
I'm
like
running that
you
game at
wanted-
120 frames. Like, that's
Hell yeah.
amazing.
Oxy sounded like you wanted to put some input in there. I heard you. I heard you.
For which one?
I don't know. That's what I want to find out.
Speak your truth.
Speak your voice.
Speak your heart. Speak your heart.
But for which one? For which one? I kind of lost track. Yeah.
for Bloodstrike.
Oh, I never
Or
played it.
just
I
for
never got to play it. The only mobile games I really played was Clash of Clans. But that game's a lot of fun, honestly. I my base is still high level. But I don't really play it as much, but it's super high level. I never really had a chance to play any other mobile games, honestly, being honest. But not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
Definitely try the Rusty Lake series. If you love games like with puzzles and stuff like that, I play the Rusty Lake series, which they recently came out with on Steam. There's like a whole lot of them on Steam now, and they're all freaking like really cheap, like $5 and under. And they're not just normal games, they're like long play games, and it's a story based game too. And there's no microtransactions, there's nothing.
I like that.
You know, a great port is, man. It's just fun, and it's a really cheap game, right? They did a great job porting it, and it's a party game too for Xbox, which is like, I'm like, man, Brotato.
But yeah,
Potato was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what
Brotato's
game that I
amazing.
love? It's not mobile, but it's an indie, Binding of Isaac, man.
Binding of Isaac, that was another good one too.
I'm 100%ing all 3 files on that.
No shot.
Yeah, all DLCs, everything, man.
damn.
That's crazy.
And you, Goldie, do you want to jump in?
No, I was just saying that I like the game Valkyrie. I don't play much mobile games at all. The only one that I did play was Valkyrie Connect.
I've never heard of that, honestly.
I haven't either.
What's it like? What kind of game is it?
It's kind of like anime.
Oh,
okay.
I mean,
DemizE might like it.
I mean,
It's like
it
a
doesn't matter.
matter.
Like it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. But I know that the game, they like for you to spend money to get up on the which sucks because it makes like the game Valkyrie makes it so expensive. Like to get characters and everything, you're spending $40. You're doing like a spin, and you're getting a character that you hope to get, but they give you like a random character sometimes.
Like a gacha
It's
system.
like gambling.
Yeah.
Gambling, yeah.
That's what it is.
See, Snowbreak has a gacha system, but it's not gambling. You know exactly what you're getting every time. And you don't really even have to buy any of it. You get it just from doing the missions.
Yeah, you
which
get
is
stuff
great.
in game, which is nice.
Yeah, just by doing like the
Yeah.
normal playthrough, which I love. And I'm
I was
just like,
just-
sweet.
I was stoked when I
DemizE.
seen the price for Brotato's DLC on like Xbox, how much it was. I was like, what? That's crazy, bro. It was like $2.99. I was like, man, that's an easy slap. I was just happy that it was so low. And it was
Yeah.
a cheap mobile ass game, but then like $2 for a DLC, like that's crazy.
I hate to say it, Fortnite lobbies, if you're on mobile or tablet, 100% it's all about lobbies. If you can't even get a dub on that, just stop playing Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Just stop at this point. Just stop.
Oh my god. I struggle with Fortnite, man. Like it got me. The shoe thing really irritated me, man.
I hate the shoes. I love
The
some of the
shoes?
slippers. Yeah. So Fortnite made it to where you could put shoes on your character, but you have to pay $8.99 for the shoes. Just
Like you're buying Nike
I have
shoes
3
or
pairs.
something.
I have 3
Nike
pairs of shoes.
shoes, Air Force, slippers. Like it's
Stompers.
ridiculous. Yeah.
What
It's ridiculous.
This
Hold
is
up.
a good question. Do you think Fortnite will last another 10 years?
No.
Yes.
Nah, I don't
Yes.
even think Fortnite will last another 3.
So last,
To be honest with you.
I think
Wait.
it's to last. I think it's going to because of the population of the kids.
Mm,
It's gonna
True.
last because of the kids.
That's true.
God, you gotta think about the generation that's having kids right now too.
So I think it's gonna still last. It's gonna still be around.
That's
Will
a good way to
God.
see it.
for adults, probably not, because they're gonna move on to new games that come out. But kids are always around, 100%.
And sadly nowadays, kids or people are having kids at such a younger and younger age
Kids are
that
having kids.
they're not even, the kids are having kids. So the kids that are in the Fortnite phase that are like 16,
Fortnite.
17 years old, they're having kids and they're going to put their kids on Fortnite, and it's just going to keep that vicious cycle going.
Because by the time they're 25, still playing Fortnite, their kid's gonna be around 4 or 5 years old.
I
wanting
plead
to play
guilty to
Fortnite.
that. I plead guilty to that. I had a kid at 19, almost 20 years old, and my kid is 8 now, and I'm 27, turning 28 this year. Yeah, my 8-year-old wants to play Fortnite, and I tell her all the time, no, go play Animal Crossing. Sit your ass down, play Animal
I
Crossing.
get my
Yeah.
kids play Fortnite, but only with me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Is it that bad in Fortnite?
It's
No, I think
not
it
great.
It's
comes
not as
down
bad
to
as like Roblox, though, right?
No,
No,
it's,
I
it's
think-
not
no, Roblox
as
is
bad.
worse.
Oh.
But I think for like as mental development, especially for a
Yes.
child,
Yeah.
it is very, very big for them not to play such a big video game like that. Especially for me, who as someone who raised all of my siblings from such a young age. I guess for me, it's like I wouldn't want to subject my kids to a video game like Fortnite because it's such like an addictive game for them because of all the colors and everything like that they're just going to play it more, and that's just gonna ruin their mental development. In my mind,
That
Yeah,
That's
no,
why I
and
want her
it's
to
not just in
play
your mind. It's
Animal
literally
Crossing.
how the game is made. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's inviting. Texts are big, it's splashy. It's wow,
Spe-
something happened. Whoa, just a new event. It's made to keep
I got
kids
a crown
24/7. You
win.
know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Like
and
I got a
and
crown win, and I
honestly,
want to
that's
get
with
more.
any video game, right? We need it. You know, we're not gonna play a video game that's just a brick. I don't know, but Minecraft, right? No, but like, but like it all comes down just to that. You know what I mean? Like for me too, I don't even have kids yet, but I know what my kids will be subjected to if I put them to online gaming right away. They don't need that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Put them on some
Mhm.
Zelda, let them play Halo single player, you know, like campaign or
Like,
something.
because me, I know as a kid, I was subjected to Call of Duty, and I'm sorry, that was not
Same.
a good thing to be like brought upon.
Man, a lot of
I was
crazy
subjected
things.
to. I was subjected to the 64, the Super Nintendo,
Yeah,
Yes.
Genesis.
Hey, you know what's a good one to get into? Conker's Bad Fur Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's a
talking
great
about.
one,
Yes.
bro.
yes.
That's a great one.
Hey, that's what I like. And I just also I want to make sure that I say this. I'm thankful for everyone that's here. You guys are awesome. You guys help me keep the
DemizE is
podcast
drunk.
alive. I'm not drunk. I
DemizE is
haven't
drunk.
even been drinking.
DemizE is
Mm,
drunk.
Do you want me to start drinking? Do you want me to
Yeah.
start
You can-
drinking? Because
I
I'll
mean, I
start
can start
drinking.
drinking.
I
I
can start drinking
right
man.
You don't want me to start drinking. I got beer in the fridge, and yeah, no, one beer, and I'm golden, and I'm just loopy as hell. Okay, you don't want me to do it.
Goldie's golden. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
golden society. Yeah.
I meant golden as in like I'm gonna be pissing every 5 fucking seconds.
Ain't
I feel
nobody
that
here
because if
need
I
a
drink a
golden
beer, it's
shower
like
now.
the
Look.
piss wagon over here, bro. Golden shower, crazy.
All right, DemizE, did you have another topic that you wanted to touch on?
Yes, I did, and I think this one right here, this one is either going to piss everybody off, or everyone's going to be thankful that we're talking about it. Let's talk about the one big elephant in gaming right now that's really behind early access, these whole early access shit, and a lot of people kind of forget the game that it was, but let's talk back to when Blade of Conquerors was first being released in 2009.
What's that? What's
I have
that?
no
Baby,
clue what
man.
that means.
Yeah, I'm always a baby.
Yeah, okay. So Blade of Conquerors, I remember my cousins, they were playing it. This is when I went to my dad's house. But literally, Blade of Conquerors was this like early MMO style, like third person adventure game. Kind of like what like SAO is now, but like
Yeah.
more modernized.
Okay.
You good, Oxy?
okay.
You're sliding down in your chair there, bud.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see him on the podcast, but I can see his stream
Yeah,
up
because
right
I'm
now.
live
He's
right now.
just-
I tried
he's
setting it up, but I
slumped.
came like so late and everything. I was like, oh.
No,
He's just
good, dog. We were chilling. We were chilling. But I see him. He's slumping, man. He's slumping.
Hold
And-
on.
and-
I
and-
will say,
where's
I
his
love
link,
all
bro? I
the
wanna go check him out,
conversations, man.
Where's his
Oh,
link?
that's what I'm about to do. Hold up, big dog, because I got some special people here. We got Lovely Moo. Come on, make sure you go show her love on her Twitch. Go drop a follow.
Oh.
She's
Like,
always there.
calling you right now,
She
lovely.
kills it.
So you already followed me.
And we got the new homie up in here finally. We got
yeah.
follow you right now,
Thank you
bro.
for having me. Anybody else that streams, I will show love to you guys too. And if you guys get in my Discord, go to the share your content section. Always post your content or anything. I'm very grateful for each and every single one of you. And we're all going to blow up and grow together. And I generally say this, anytime you guys want to collab, hit me up. Let's do it. Go crazy.
Oh yeah.
Let's make a show.
And for
Hell
anybody in the
yeah.
podcast that is watching at home or on your phone or driving to work or home from work, myself and DemizE, the Pirate King, the Monkey King, we got our friend Oxy to 1K followers.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
fucking
Yes, we
go.
did.
Oh yeah,
I'm
they
so
helped me
happy
so.
for
That was
that.
so fucking amazing. You guys, I'm very grateful for you guys for that, man. Like seriously, you guys came through. That's why I'm just like, man, you guys are amazing. I'm like, I had to come through for you guys. Not only that, we're gonna collaborate very soon.
Collab.
All of us, some phasmophobia, a lot of crazy stuff.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Phasmo.
It's going. If I start screaming "fuck," it's because I added jump scares to my sound alert, and yeah, that's gonna be very, very bad. Because then I'm gonna be dying every freaking second.
Thank you, Nuker. I love you.
So like,
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yo, Goldie, where can we find you at? That's the question. You're new.
Right?
You have a new
Yes.
Discord, new community. What's going on with you,
Mhm.
Goldie?
Let's hear it.
Shout it out.
Instagram and TikTok for now. Making new do like social media stuff.
Oh yeah.
You're doing a good job, man. She just started her Discord a couple days ago, up to like 50 or 60 people in there already, man. Events,
She sent
communities,
me
all that
any
stuff,
links
right?
I can get them made, so that way I can post. That way I can bring them up here. Want to make sure I bring them up here. Because as always, don't forget though, we will always be live at Riverside FM. Because they helped us
Yeah.
be here
Yeah.
with me, the crazy motherfucker.
The crazy motherfucker. Let's go.
Can I say something real quick? You know how we were talking
Yes.
about like betas and everything. You know what game that's everyone? I know everyone's gonna play once it's out. I know no one. If this person's not playing this game when it's out, they're insane. Especially if you
What
make
is it?
content, anything. And there's
hear
no
it.
beta, there's no nothing. GTA 6.
Oh,
Bro,
dude,
it's not
yeah.
gonna be $120 when it comes out,
Bro.
bro.
Yeah,
But,
they
like
look. I'll gratefully spend the money. I've been waiting decades for this shit.
see, that's what I
Yeah.
mean, but not in a bad
Yo.
way. Like that's how much of an impact once GTA 5 came out and the online world came out. Honestly, that I can still say it's still one of the most fun I've had when I was on the
Yeah.
360, and I
Oh,
played it
yeah.
on 360. You know what
I
I mean?
played it on
Mhm.
360 too.
Well, I
Shit was
plan on being
ass.
on.
It was
I plan
awesome.
on being on OnlyFans.
I remember waiting outside of the GameStop at 12 o'clock at night to
My
get that
brother
fucking
did
game.
too.
I'm making an
So,
OnlyFans
you know,
GTA
I hope
account.
I hope in a
Happening.
good way that GTA 6 kind of what Baldur's Gate did. I hope GTA 6 kind of revolutionizes the online world and just single player world again and says, "Hey, this
Hope
is
so.
how you really make a game."
Yeah, like you could do a single player game, but then you can also do a really developed and really updated online game.
And Minecraft.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
Minecraft.
Minecraft. I love Minecraft so much. I'm always playing it. I'm literally on my Hardcore Realms world. I always play it. It's so good.
Freaking
I just-
Minecraft.
I just
My
died in
stream
my-
was yelling at me on Minecraft. Did a 10-hour Minecraft stream a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago, and people were yelling at me because I was breaking a tree with a pickaxe and not an axe. And I was like, I
Oh.
don't play Minecraft.
Oh,
yell at me.
What are you
Doug,
doing?
What are you doing?
Okay,
Oh,
so
my goodness.
I never grew up on Minecraft. I grew up, and DemizE knows this. I grew up 360 Call of Duty. Period. Point
Yeah.
blank.
Hold on, but
Look,
Black Ops
you
2
know
Call
what
of
you
Duty
know what
or,
an
like,
axe
the
does
old-
though, Dami Mommy. Like an axe, like cuts
I
trees
didn't. I
down.
didn't think about it. I just kind of went for it.
I
Okay?
was like,
Man,
I was like,
axe
hold
cut
on.
straight
Like,
up. Hold up.
The axe
Hold
cuts a
up.
tree down.
Rock,
Okay,
paper, scissors, bitch. I don't know.
pickaxe.
Rock,
No.
paper, scissors, bitch. I don't.
Oh man,
Look,
I didn't
look, this is
I didn't
a
start
safe
getting back into
place.
gaming until after my brother passed away. Okay, the last
Look.
game I ever played on any console whatsoever would have been either Black Ops on 360 when it came out, or would have been Guitar Hero on PS2. It's
Look,
been that
look.
long.
you wanna know?
It's
You wanna know
just-
why? You wanna know why I like console gaming? It's because
It's
I
just
can
fun.
sit in my big old couch, man, or big old
Right?
chair, man, and lay back on a big screen TV and just have fun. Like I don't want to be sitting in a desk chair like for work, bro. Like you do that all day long, right? For shit.
My back is breaking.
Yeah, right. I just want to lay back on the couch. And I think it's the only reason why I've not switched to PC gaming is because
Oh,
I want to be a
nice.
lazy. I want to be a lazy fuck and just sit on the couch and.
I
play
actually
games.
followed or I used to have a Kick account, and I followed this guy his name was his streaming name was Mr. Steal Your Granny. And he had a whole computer setup, everything else like that. But you want to know what his gaming chair was? That bitch was a lazy boy.
Lazy boy.
No, it was a lazy boy recliner. I was like, why didn't I think of that? It stays in one spot. You're not ruining your floors. You're not ruining your carpets. And guess what? You get to kick up your freaking feet. I want that. Why wouldn't I want that?
There we go. Had to make sure I got it on that side, boys. That took a little bit longer than I thought. Boys and girls.
Whose Discord is that?
Oddlips. Or Goldies.
No, she doesn't
go
get
to
the, she
society.
doesn't got the vanity yet, huh?
Oh.
Gotta get you that vanity pack on that Discord, Goldie.
What's that?
So we gotta get you that vanity name on there.
Yeah.
It's where the link just shows the actual Discord name.
I'm
Yeah.
so confused.
All right.
She's there.
So I now want to ask another important question. But I want to ask, what like early release access games have you all been experiencing like the most fun with? If you venture into the category at all.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I know yours. I love Monster Hunter too, man. End of this month, man. End of this month. It's getting closer. It's
I don't know,
getting
man.
closer.
Really, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, I don't know. I'm always, like, late to the fucking show with games, so.
No, that's why I've been trying to educate you.
I know.
But you know
between-
what?
Between,
I don't think there's an early access, but Avowed is another really cool game upcoming.
I heard about that one. That
You
one I heard
guys
about.
should
I don't think
try
I've
that
seen it
out,
yet.
man. Don't miss out on that one. I'm 100% going to play that. It seems like a lot of fun.
Avowed?
Steel
Yeah,
and
Avowed.
Hunters is coming out too. Steel
Made by
Hunters is another
Obsidian.
one.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
the good Bethesda.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
good Bethesda.
The good
Yeah.
Bethesda.
It's a good
okay.
percent. Hey, well, be honest. To be honest, what you guys think of Starfield?
Sucks.
Huh?
Go lay down,
Sucks.
please.
Super bad. Sucks. so
I
bad.
loved it just for what it was,
Uh,
but obviously it could have been so much because this is my perspective. I never played any Fallout game, and Starfield was my first Bethesda game. So I played it, and I was like, wow, I loved it. But then I played Fallout, and Fallout 3, and then New Vegas, and I'm like, damn, this
So
has a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
say
stuff
why-
in it.
I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you why Starfield failed. All right.
Tell you
Epically.
why. Time it came out.
You're going to laugh at me when you hear this, but when you think about it, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, Nuker makes some sense here. Dude, the music, bro.
Dude, the music score sucks.
Starfield's music was trash. The idea that I'm going through adventuring and listening to the tunes on Fallout and listening to the radio stations, like talk about like what's going on in the wasteland and like making the world feel alive and immersive, that's a big deal, bro. And when Starfield didn't have that, where I'm just like, oh, I'm traveling through space, and like, you know, that's it. like that's it. I'm traveling. through
You know
space.
how you say like a great comparison is like, Halo. Halo's music, bombastic, boom,
Yep.
you're on an adventure. Then you have, for example, it goes to Halo 4 and 5's music. It's like, what is this shit? And then it goes,
Yeah.
so tone, atmosphere, almost. I don't know what to call it, spatial illusion. I don't know what the word is, but it's just making you feel as if
audio.
Dude,
the,
yeah,
ambient
just-
the
feel.
just
the
to
audio
make you feel
immersiveness,
as
right?
if you're right
Mhm.
there, and that big oomph just hits you in the right area where you get goosebumps. You're like, wow, memories.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, like, dude, they could have really used some radio or something in space or something, man. Like, they
They should,
Like,
who they should have
that's not-
hired? They should
you
have
know,
hired
you're so random.
Star-Lord, man. They should have hired Star-Lord and took
right?
his mixtape. I'm telling you, it would have been perfect.
Perfect. That's genius. That makes sense. Like, you had Star-Lord shit, like, in space. That's why, Guardians popped off, bro. You
I-
imagine, like,
Hot take. I
Yeah.
hated Guardians of the Galaxy.
oh,
Hated
no,
it.
come
What?
on,
Come
bro, get
on.
out
I hate it.
of here. Get
Come
out of
on.
here.
Hated it.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. Nah, I can't.
This
No,
is gonna be
is-
a whole nother discussion on a whole nother
dude,
show.
a whole different.
The Warlock is
my
not gonna
God.
resurrect you.
We're gonna do Marvel
Yeah.
Breakdown Part 2. And you know
Dude,
what?
I'm
Don't include
I'm
me on
there,
that.
bro.
You come
I'm
after
there.
me.
I got the
No,
don't
inside
include
track
me
of
on
mine.
that.
Come
I
after
got
me.
the inside
Yeah,
track, brother.
don't include me. Yeah, don't
Don't
include me
come
on
after
that,
me, Disney. I have an
the
account.
Marvel
Please
stuff.
don't cancel me.
But yeah,
Get
the
the
Marvel,
Mickey, leave me alone, bro.
the Marvel
you're
scene
coming
was
to
just
that
not.
show. You're coming
The
to that
Marvel scene is
show.
just not my thing. Yeah, you throw
gonna
in Star
break down
Wars.
the
Oh,
di-
absolutely.
Well,
Oh,
guess
that's for
what?
the
Oh,
Disney? For
absolutely.
the Disney?
Star Wars, so we're gonna break down all of it.
How trash
Nice.
Star Wars is right now?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
man.
terrible
Yeah,
right now.
terrible.
It's
Have you guys
horrible.
seen the Thunderbolts trailer? I'm actually really excited
Yeah,
about
that
that
does
one.
look
And
good.
I have
Fantastic
seen
Four.
it. That actually looks really good. Fantastic Four looks phenomenal. So
I'm
does,
actually excited.
They
look.
they did another trailer recently. I can't remember what it was.
Marvel's
But I
just
think
kind
it
of
was for the
cooking.
new
Marvel Rivals, you know?
Wolverine.
They're
I
kind
think it
of
was for
cooking
the
right
new
now.
Wolverine
Dude,
movie coming out soon.
Deadpool was a banger, man.
Dude,
Deadpool was
Mm.
amazing. Yeah, I love Deadpool. I did love it. I actually did. I want to eat
Hot
his
take.
Some of
ass.
the stuff they've
I'm
been
keeping my
putting
mouth
out was
shut.
pretty good. Jeez.
You didn't like
Hot
Deadpool, man?
take. I want to bring back the
Okay.
Arrow. I want DC to
Oh,
bring back
like
their
Green
TV
Arrow?
shows. Yeah.
Please,
Yeah, like hot
please,
takes. Like bring
Marvel
back like
DC, bring that
Flash.
shit back.
The
I
review
need
was
them-
amazing, man.
I
Was
need to do a
X-
Bucky. I need them to do a Bucky spin-off.
Yes,
Dude.
yes.
X-Men
They should.
97, man.
That was good
X-Men.
too.
Oh, good, bro. So good, man. Such a good
Mhm.
anime series. I'm just like, man, this is Marvel right here, bro. This is where it's at.
But that's like what I'm talking about. Like we're getting off topic. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother
Yeah,
podcast.
whole nother show, ladies and
That's gonna be
gentlemen.
next week's show. That's gonna
Yep.
be next
Yeah,
week's show.
It
yeah.
will be.
Like, so
I did have a subject that if you want to touch on it a little bit.
let's hear it. I love it.
So we're speaking about games and how Oxy loves to speed run everything. He's currently doing the 3 series. You said it was.
Oh, well, what I'm doing right now is, okay, well, you know, I'm a 10-star holder for Silent Hill 2 and 3. I just 100% of Silent Hill 2, the remake. I'm gonna do a challenge run, hardest difficulty, no hits, melee only. Then I'm doing Binding of Isaac, 100% completion of the 3 files, and then also I'm doing on the Monster Hunter World when Wilds comes out. I'm right now playing Worlds, 100%ing until Wilds, and then with Wilds we're gonna be the top #1 Monster Slayer. And we're hitting top 500. I do a lot. We're hitting top 500 in Rivals.
I am going to be ahead of you always in Monster Hunter Wilds. Make sure
You're
you
like,
remember
oh, I
the
on challenge accepted. He's like,
Next
no,
year-
Oxy's like, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
Oxy.
Yeah. The Mize throwing down the gauntlet, bro.
Hey, while you're down there, start twerking, bud.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
Work.
getting down there? Snacks?
Guess what? At least I can do this without hurting
That
myself. Or, yeah.
Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. See how it is.
Wow.
Sometimes
but yeah.
when I crouch like that, I poop sometimes.
I'm feeling the shade.
But okay, so then you also said as well, Oxy, that you were speed running the Isaac games as well.
No, I'm not. You can't. It was speedrunning. I wish it's hard. There's over 637 Steam achievements on it.
God damn.
Yeah, it's honestly it's over 1,000 hours of playtime. But I'm pretty cracked, and like I'm already like. So people
cracked.
people like doing it on normal. I like doing it straight on hard right away because you get both done immediately. So yeah, no. One day I would have to show you guys one of the bosses, man. There's about like 40, 50, 60 plus bosses. It's terrible. Terribly fun.
Dude, so another hot take. I heard that they were going to be revamping the Lost Ring series and bringing it back.
Which
I
series?
was actually the Lost Ring series. It was like
he
it was
brings
kinda
out so
like
many
what-
games. I don't even know.
bro. It was kind of like
I don't know what the Lost Rings is. I never heard of it, bro.
Dude, I played a lot of games growing up as a kid. right?
I'm
it was
seeing
one
that,
of my
man.
favorites. Dude, I grew up kind of in like I'm not gonna say like the best environment, but I grew up kind of in an environment where gaming was my outlet to not go
Yeah,
insane.
Same here, brother.
So like I played a lot of games. Like Gamefly was my best friend.
Whoa,
Real
yeah,
shit.
see.
Hey, I remember Gamefly. Remember those Gamefly commercials?
My God, yes.
And
Oh, man.
Blockbuster. Every Saturday, going to Blockbuster when they first opened to rent like a game. I would speedrun that bitch before they closed and got a new one.
Yeah, because you had like what?
Right.
Sometimes you get like 3 days. You get 3 days. I'll play a song, then return it. I'm like, okay.
Right? You're like, done.
Right down to the last minute of returning it.
Yep.
I also know that, Oxy, you speed run or get the achievements for all the Resident Evils, and you also do all the mods, too.
Oh my God! Don't even remind me of that. God, damn, that was so hard. Was fun, but so hard. I don't know. I just love doing all these challenges. It's I don't know what made me do it, if I'm being completely honest. I guess what it just comes down to how much I really love the game and how much passion I see the devs pour into it. You know, if I see that the dev is as passionate, that's a big reason why I'm so open to games. I will literally play a PNG. You know, I'll just click on the mouse if it's fun. You know, so it just depends on what it is or what the subject is. Big reason why I love Silent Hill 2. You know, it depends a big reason or the subject and how challenging it is. So
Would
don't
you
know what-
say that's the reason that like attracts a lot of people of like completing those challenges is the challenge itself? Or is it
Yeah.
just purely the gameplay?
No, oh yeah. Sometimes it's just a challenge itself, just to like even also for content. You want to make a video, you know, hey, this will be fun for me, fun for the viewers, fun for everybody. See me cry and scream 50 times a day. It's gonna be great. Yeah, and that's how it was for me when I did my Lasso Master thing. And I am happy to say I'm at the top 0.3%. That's only like
That's
what? How
amazing.
many people? And I actually do speak with the devs one-on-one from Halo Studios. I actually talk to Unishek one-on-one all the time. Sometimes I get inside information. Not now, obviously. They're just way busy. They're not gonna tell me shit. But it was like that. That's how I got in tune with them. You know, I had so much respect from them. They brought me in to the Forge communities. I've made some maps for people on the Halo community. So I'm very happy to be involved, and that's what I love doing this stuff for. Truthfully, you know, like obviously I need the money, let's be real, but it's just the fact that I'm even able to be part of this. And one day I will open up my gaming studio. I will open up, you know, and so
Ooh.
forth and forth. Yeah, that's why I stream. You know, I rescue animals. My wife, she's a master's in arts. Everything on the streams are custom made by me and her. I want to open up a gaming studio, help other streamers, and I mean genuine creators, not people that I want people to see my game. Oh my God. No, like
Yeah.
I actually want to help people, you know, and so many people deserve the help and deserve the light, but the light isn't shown on them at all, no matter how much they try, no matter how many hours they give, no matter what it feels like they do, no matter how many Twitch events they hit or even let's say Twitch is gone, whatever platform is out. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't think deeper and deeper. And that's why I really pay attention, which is how people just in general will interact with anybody, whether they're streaming or off stream. And the thing is, DemizE and Moog have kind of seen me how I am off stream. Is the same person I am here. Same thing.
I know you touched a little bit on the animal care and the farm that you want to do for all the, you know, rescue animals and the shelter kitties and everything else like that you want to do. I had this similar situation where I was like, you know what? I not only want to do all this stuff for like military members, angel trees, all this other stuff, but my main one that I wanted to do was get land.
Yeah.
I want to get land and build on that land. Like, not only, you know, in all these big streamers, you see them in these nice, big, fancy houses. Sketch is one. You also have Jinxie, who lives with his mom, but it's her house. He pays the bills. But Sketch in this nice, big, lavish house, yeah, he worked hard. He sucked that, you know, that whatever fucking shit that he wanted to do. He made that money happen. He made that money work. And he put in the work to get all this stuff to get what he has now. But, you know, and I've said this in multiple other people's streams. DemizE knows this. Colby White Plays knows this. You know, Bad Donkey JP, Oxy knows Bad Donkey JP. My big dream that is small to these other like massive creators is my big dream. You know, I don't want to become big enough to own a freaking mansion. I would love a Victorian home from like the 1800s or early 1900s. I want that, you know, that land, that coolness, and modernize it enough to where it's able to be livable and up to today's standards. But in the sense of needing a mansion, you don't have to have, you know, the VIP floor of a fucking hotel, motel, whatever, or a sky rise or anything else like that. And I hate to say it, but a lot of people, you know, they make the wrong people famous.
100%.
They really do.
100%. And I was going to say the same thing that, it's same for me. Like, I could have $1 million right now and you still wouldn't see me with like crazy diamonds, jewelry. Like, and the thing is, I used to be a jeweler, and I used to be a jeweler, guys. I used to make necklaces for actual rappers, 14 karat, 18 karat, 24 karat diamonds, pendants, chains, rings, every single thing. I used to do it. And that's how much like you realize it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like,
if I had $1 million right now, you know what I would do? I'd pay off my car. That's $17,000 out of that mill. So just $17,000 out of it. I would pay off my husband's car that I already put $7,000 down on when I bought it. You know, I would pay off my house and fix up my house so I can sell it and earn that money back. You know, I would sit there and, you know, I'd keep my cars, clearly, just pay them off, get it off my credit for, you know, finally, you know, just the simple stuff. And then sell my house and use the money from selling my house with it being modernized and fixed up to buy a bigger house that has, you know, at least 5 bedrooms, because I need, you know, bedroom for myself and the husband. I need one for the kids, at least. If they don't want to share a room, they have their own. My brother will have his own room. So that's literally 4 bedrooms right there. And then I just want to be able to have my own room for my gaming setup. I don't need a whole big, you know, studio apartment for my gaming room like how Kai has for his stuff. You know, he's got a whole big like living room type thing going on. I don't need that. I just need a few bookshelves to show off my fucking my Legos.
I'll be honest with you. When I lived in Moo, you might actually remember this. Do you remember when I was living inside my apartment?
Yeah.
I literally abused the fact that where I had my setup showed just a wall behind me, because I could have easily set it up to where you could have seen this, because I had the largest apartment in my entire unit, because I was at the corner, and not only was I at the corner, I was at the corner of a double wide building. And there was no one above me because I was at the top floor, so they could build it.
Bro didn't even have a bed frame.
Damn right I didn't. I slept on the floor. I slept on the floor. And guess what? I was comfortable because it reminded me of my childhood. It reminded me of when I was a kid, whenever I was moving around, because that's when I most enjoyed gaming. And even though I like didn't have a whole lot of friends where I was enjoying gaming.
And sadly,
I really
like
was.
that's, and I feel that, you know, my house doesn't show it right now. But I'm a very minimalistic person. Like, if I have like 4 pairs of pants, a couple pairs of bras, underwear, socks, 1 pair of shoes, couple t-shirts, tank tops, jackets, I'm golden. I can literally pack up my entire life into like 4 moving boxes, and I'm set. I want a nice home. You know what I mean? Not only for you know, myself, but for my kids, because I didn't get that growing up. I lived in apartment complexes and condos and duplexes and shit like that were either rat infested, covered in cat piss, dog shit, you know, dog piss, cat shit. It didn't matter. I lived in it. Even roaches, even ants, roaches, gnats, flies, mosquitoes, you name it, I lived it. And to be able to have a house now where, yeah, there's sometimes there's ants that get in through the front door because it doesn't fit on the wall properly. But even then, there's no rats. There's no, no nothing gross. I'm safe to. It's safe to say, like, my kids are well taken care of. I love my kids to death, even though I didn't want kids. But I'm showing them that it's okay to be messy sometimes. It really is. Life gets messy. And, mental health does definitely play, a big factor in all of it, especially when it comes to streaming or gaming in general. There's days where I don't even want to stream, and I still stream. And yeah, I get pissed off on streaming. You can clearly see it on my face. Or just my attitude in general. And I'm just like, you know what? No one's in stream. No one's hanging out. It's just me and my husband just in the stream, hanging out, playing Fortnite. You know what? F this. I hop off. I end stream. I go sit in the bath. I relax. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go back to streaming and just say I had to go do something real fast. I restart up stream and boom, 10, 15 people show up. The second round, like not even an hour later, 10, 15 people show up. And I'm like, man, if I would have just waited an extra hour, I would have had those. I would have had that.
That's where the mental game comes in,
Yeah.
Like, take it from me, like I said, like, yeah, I've said, being honest, people say, oh, I'm big now, you hit 1,000. I'm like, I'm not the fuck. I'm like, I'm tiny, dude. I'm like, please. And I tell everybody that because I'm just like, and I say everybody because now all my buddies are just like, oh my God. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm tiny, bro. Don't think that. Or don't. I'm like, because realistically, I'm like, I'll stream. I still have no one there. And that's not a bad thing because I love it. Right. But sometimes that mental game, sometimes because you're like, dude, where the fuck is everybody, man? I just did something crazy. No one saw it. Like, what? Like, so it sucks. It sucks. But I will say that's why a lot of people quit. And that's why a lot of people never make it. And the people that make it are just the ones that never
DemizE.
quit.
This is like, what, your third Twitch account that you've made in your entire life, and none of those accounts have hit affiliate?
Huh? No, this is still my first.
Crazy, bro.
This is still my first Twitch account.
Still first?
This is still my first Twitch account.
I might have over exaggerated, but I mean, in general.
This is my first Twitch account that I had when I first started back in, like, how old am I?
How old am I? That's how you know you old, if you have to guess your age.
Alzheimer's kicking in.
I don't know. It was before I started smoking, but not before I started drinking. So, I don't know, somewhere in that time frame. I wasn't even really in high school yet, and this is when, like, streaming was still, like, super new. This is when, like, Elgato was first coming out. Like, no, I mean, like, this is like when, like, Elgato, like, first came out. This is when, like, Hapov HPV was still around. This was
before
the days
Jacksepticeye and everybody.
Oh, this was the days if you had the capture card inside the lobby of any game, did not matter, or the party on PlayStation or Xbox, you automatically got to stay, and you just became everybody's friend in the entire world of that time frame because you could record and go live. That was something that was crazy back in the day. And I just happened to be one of those people that had a Hapov HPV and an Elgato. So I had to record for everybody. And let me tell you.
You're making me think of my first podcast, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it. I saw it, bud. Trust me.
Dude. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you this, and I think that DemizE can, like, vouch for me on this, man. Dude, I was doing podcasts on Xbox 360 right when it first came out, man. Like, I would literally take my headset. Oh, dude, oh God. I would take my headset, man, and, like, record the audio through the head. The audio was so bad, bro. So bad, man.
I heard it.
Yeah. But I tried.
You tried, but honestly, honestly, even though for at the time the technology might have failed you, you weren't wrong about it. You were onto something. It was game.
You were definitely, yeah. I do have a question for Goldie, though, as one of the newest streamers to come around that I've seen so far. How are you liking streaming? Are you enjoying it?
I haven't actually streamed, but the new Discord that I made, I'm liking it so far. Like, I eventually do want to stream, and, like, go far with it. Just hopefully all goes well.
Yeah, because I know you said earlier that you stream on what, TikTok, or go live on TikTok?
Make videos on TikTok. Yes.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's something
So-
that if I was to manage to get the TikTok market, I think my stream would do better, but I just hate posting on TikTok. I will not do
Dude,
it.
I can't
No,
get
I
no.
post
can't get
everywhere.
no
I
traction on
post
TikTok,
everywhere.
man.
I post everywhere.
know,
Like my
Loxy,
recent video.
but-
My recent video, like literally, I have people arguing whether I'm good or not on it because they just can't accept that I'm just playing well. And
Man.
Oxy, trust
and
me, I know.
This is how
I
it is.
open
That's just
up
how. That's just how it
fucking
is.
I open up Twitter, I see it. I open up TikTok, it's there. I somehow scroll through Instagram somewhere, and there it is.
It's there.
And
Yeah,
I'm just like, all right,
man,
awesome.
I remember the one
love
comment.
it.
I remember the one comment on the one TikTok video that I did for a Fortnite clip, and
Uh-huh.
it was a quick scope to a kid's head. He shot me in the leg
Oh
after
yeah,
he downed
I think
my
you
friend.
shared it to me, right?
Yeah, I just on the bridge, quick headshot straight to the dome, and I wrote down in the description,
Boop.
fast headshot or whatever I wrote, and someone sat there and said that wasn't fast at all. Well, if you had your sniper up 2 seconds before I did, and I still headshot you, that's fast.
That's
That's
pretty
really
fast.
fucking fast.
That's
and you
fast
got me in
regardless
the
of what game you
thigh?
play.
It's no
Right?
matter what, and me and Corn, we post our Fortnite clips on TikTok as well. He gets people that comment on his stuff because you don't see an image of him. You know what I mean? You just see a picture of a corn dog.
It's phenomenal,
That's
by
a
the way.
zombie. Yeah, which is a zombie corn
phenomenal.
dog. And
Like-
he gets comments all the time like, well, it's not really, a 2v1 or a 4v1, whatever, if the other two people got downed in Storm. And he's like, I knocked them into Storm. And like, okay, little kid. Like, if it were me, I'd sit there and be like, shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down, suck your pride up before I start
welcome
sucking your
in.
daddy off and become your stepmommy. Like, come on, dude. Like, stop with this joking shit.
Welcome in, Glitch.
But
Thanks for
I mean,
tuning into the
me as
stream.
being a plus size girly, I also get comments on Twitch and on TikTok, no matter what, of the whole lose weight fatty, blah blah blah, this that whatever.
bullshit.
And I'm like, okay, like you guys
that's always
honestly,
the worst part, bro.
I mean, it does not affect me whatsoever.
but that's the thing. Like, no, I know it does. I say for me, like, but people, but they'll always try to find something, man. Your family
It's just
died. Your family
trolls,
died.
yeah.
Ha ha ha. Your animal died. Ha ha ha. Something happened. Ha ha ha. Or you can't walk. Ha ha ha. And I'm just like, what the, So
And the funniest part is, even on camera now, you only see me from literally here up. So how can you assume that I'm fat? I know I got big boobs, but it ain't stomach. You can't see my ass. I am not standing up and walking away. You can't see
Yeah.
my ass. You can't see my thighs. You can't see my stomach. You know?
Meanwhile, you got my fat ass literally sitting here eating dinner on stream.
Exactly. Like,
Oh, no, no.
exactly. Like, and yet I still get, like there was a guy that came in and said, get stream sniped. I was like, oh shit, you're the one that stream sniped me? Hell yeah. Like, GG's. It is what it is. Stream sniping is illegal in Fortnite, period, point blank. I could have reported him. He came into stream, he dropped a follow, and he said, get stream sniped. All right, cool, whatever, great. You took your time out of your day to come to a small stream, follow, if that, follow in general, and then sit there and say, get stream sniped. And I say, GG's, and I got this positive attitude going on, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm so happy that you did that. Like, it makes me feel validated as a streamer, period, point blank. And then he didn't get the reaction that he wanted.
Yep.
So you know what he said after that? Lose weight, fatty. And then I just ignore the message. Message got deleted by mods and shit like that. Then he just goes through, and I'm like, and to your comment, and you can see it on the clip that he clipped on my channel, so that way he can save it to his phone to post it onto TikTok, sat there and was like, you can hear me say, and to your comment of lose weight fatty, why don't you go and touch some fucking grass? Why don't you go get a fucking job? You fucking lose. Like, why? Like, you're a loser at that point. I was like, and just be happy that I don't report your account for stream sniping. And I was like, and, you know, are you a smaller streamer? And he was like, oh, I don't stream. I pull open his account on Twitch. Dude only had, like, what, 48 followers?
Uh-huh.
And sitting there commenting on me? And then I go and do the 10... Yeah, and then I go and do a 10-hour, you know, Minecraft stream. He comes in and he apologizes for what he said on stream. But of course, you're not going to see that side of, you know, whatever, because he just wanted the clickbait. Granted, he only got 5 likes on the one fucking video of me saying, you know, hey, to your response of lose weight fatty. Only got 5 likes and 1 comment. And guess what that comment was? Spam. It was spam. And I'm like, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then the other one,
loser.
Yeah, get good at that point. Like, I know I don't have that many fucking followers on TikTok, but my videos easily get 40 fucking likes, a shit ton of fucking laughing faces, whatever crap. Get better, dude. If you want the interaction that you're wanting, tag me in that shit. Go ahead. Tag me in it. I don't care. I'm still gonna like it.
I got you. No.
Like, I don't like the pure fact that dude came back to stream and apologized for his fucking behavior for not getting the response that he wanted for that clickbait. He came in. I was like, you know, it doesn't matter what you say. You came back to stream and apologized. That's a big fucking move. And he's like, yeah, you know, I could take a page from my own book. I have to lose weight myself. And I'm like, okay. Then why are you nitpicking me? And I was like, and not to mention, you can't even see the lower half of me. So how would you assume that I'm fat? And he was like, oh, well, you know, and I was like, well, you do realize I lost my gallbladder with my first pregnancy, ended up with gestational diabetes, my second pregnancy, and PGP, which is basically a muscle relaxant due to the placenta releasing it. And I couldn't move.
Shit.
I was like, I couldn't move. I couldn't stand on my own. I couldn't roll over in bed on my own. I couldn't get dressed on my own. I had to be helped to the bathroom and back onto the couch. And I was also being told you need to exercise to make sure that your gestational diabetes goes away and or does not stick around after pregnancy. And I'm like, how can I do that if I physically cannot walk without my hips dislocating? Like, how? And they're like, we don't know. Good luck. And then after giving birth, I went pre-eclamptic.
No, that's true. The like when I got released from like my sepsis attack, right? Like that's the same thing they did to me. They're like, "Oh, here you go.
Exactly, Glitch.
Good luck, bro." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Jesus. I was like, man, we're not gonna get into that topic. The medical industry.
Yeah, it's just
there.
You know, it's just people
just
like to
goes
test
downhill
people's
from there.
nerves, especially streamers. You know, people like to test the streamers' nerves with, you know, their stupid comments and shit like that because they want that streamer to either rage quit out, or fucking just burn out or crash out, whatever you want to fucking call it. But, you know, they just want that reaction so that way they can sit there and claim that they beat this person. There's a lot of TikTok videos that I see of people posting that they were in the same lobby on Fortnite with Ninja or any of the other fucking like bigger Fortnite streamers, and then it said that Ninja reported their account and got them banned on Twitch or on Fortnite, and then the clip you play it and you're watching it and you're like, that's not even Ninja. You know that's not Ninja playing it, and yet you're saying that it is, and they're defending everybody they're defending themselves to high heaven, saying, "Oh no, I swear," and you're like, "But it's not. It's really not." So it's clickbait just to get views on your video, but you know who's actually commenting and liking those posts? Kids who idealize and visualize a being and want it, and, you know, romanticizing being in the same lobby as Ninja just to, you know, make him crash out or burn out, to be that one person to sit there and say, I did that.
Yeah.
But no one gives a fuck about the person that did it. They only give a fuck about the person that's already big.
Yeah.
You know, I got a really good story because I want to do a little bit of storytelling because that's what we got to work on, people. We got to work on our storytelling. We got to
take a page from my book. You're good.
Oh, please. Y'all should take a page from this book. All I'm going to tell you.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, like, the one thing that I always remember about gaming when, like, even growing up, the thing that always drew me to gaming the most wasn't even the people that were playing the games, it wasn't even the developers that were making the games. It was the storytelling aspect of the game. The way that the game made you, even in the early days of, like, let's say, like, when the Robots movie came out. Do you guys remember that movie, the Robots movie? Do you remember when the game came out? It felt so much like the movie, even to the last detail of, like, the aspect. It made you feel like you were rewatching an interactive movie and actually being a part of the story. Like, so not only did you get to watch your favorite, like, movie, but you also got to relive the story playing as the main character. And I feel like gaming is just has lost that entire aspect of what really drew the crowd to gaming, like, which was reliving certain events in either your past or even living events that you've thought about inside your head in the future, like Space Marines, for example. That makes me think of that actually, I love Space Marines. I love intergalactic games like that because I'm really big into, like, the future of what really is going to happen with space travel and space exploration. And that kind of gives you a different perspective of what would really happen.
Hell
Like,
divers.
there were, yes.
Oh.
Yes. Hell dive.
Yeah.
Yes. You serve managed democracy. But not only that, but it also talks about a society in which the world as a whole on Earth has finally come together as a consensus to working with each other, to actually not being at each other's throats, to advance space exploration, or even to advance the forming of colonization outside of Earth, which to some people, venturing and leaving this planet is a real dream. I mean, that's all of our dreams as humans.
I want to live on Pluto.
You want to live on a dwarf? Awesome.
Yes. All the dwarves that are under 5'5" need to live on Pluto.
But even think about, like, the Mass Effect games. The Mass Effect games appealed to that kind of storyline too, that kind of thinking. The storytelling, phenomenal.
I think
beautiful.
Cal just got my joke.
I got your joke.
I did. I brain farted, but I got it a little bit late.
Jesus. But yeah, I like Helldivers. Helldivers is pretty fun, even though I don't get invited to play anymore.
Wow, how rude.
I know.
You never answer the call of democracy in the server.
Dude,
Shit.
I have my Discord doesn't show up on my phone. I don't get Discord notifications on my phone.
Well, we ping the server.
You don't me.
Bullshit.
You don't ping at.
Bullshit.
I have all the server stuff like that
bullshit.
turned off. I've turned them all back on and it still don't work. I've
Happened to
undownloaded,
shit.
re-downloaded, I get nothing.
Bullshit.
When you go into the server itself and you go into general chat and you click the
It'll
little
ping
notification.
then. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll
A
ping then.
bullshit move. See, look.
100%.
Bullshit. Bullshit. See, I don't know why, but when we ping democracy, you're not answering the call.
Look, ping something right now.
I will later. We'll hear in a second.
I ain't getting
I feel
shit.
that. I feel that though. It is.
You have to
going a bit
actually like
lost.
ping my name for it
What?
to pop up on my phone.
It has been a fantastic. It has been a fantastic podcast. It's been a fantastic
Indeed.
stream. I've definitely been going around to everybody's stream, and I am glad to see that all the other streams are popping off. I saw Oxy's stream popping off. Man's going crazy up in there. See you, buddy.
I should have streamed it, but I
You
did a
should
stream
have,
earlier
Lou.
today.
See? See?
I did a stream earlier today. I'm good.
See? I'm telling you though. The content alone, I mean, come on. It's a more
Hey.
impersonal content.
It is what it is.
It's what it
Oh.
is.
Monkey, my date is at the house.
Oh?
I gotta get the ring and everything ready. So
Okay.
yes,
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
homie.
Send
Wait,
me
y'all
that
did-
video. Send
Go
me that
ahead.
video.
yeah,
That's right.
I'm-
Man is
Don't
proposing
send me porn.
tonight.
yes,
Man is
Oh, really?
proposing tonight to his
Wait,
lady.
yes,
Who's proposing?
Yes.
Cal is
How? Oh
Cal's
shit!
proposing.
Wow, dude, that's
Damn, bro.
amazing.
He is
That's
If-
proposing,
crazy.
chat. This man is gonna hopefully know within the next few hours if he's gonna be a married man or
I say yes.
sad
I'm
man.
fuck. Yes, 100%. Don't. I'm 100%.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I know
It's
it.
gonna be yes.
You
It's
got
gonna
this,
be
Cal,
yes.
bro.
All right.
You
Well,
got
I
it.
It's
gotta
gonna
go.
be
we all
it's-
got you, man.
Oh,
We all got your back, bro.
It's gonna be a great proposal. You know what? When I
it is
got
gonna be
proposed
great.
to, you want to know what happened? My husband looked at me and said, "What would you say if I asked you to marry me?" I was like, "I'd say no." And he's like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, we were laying down in bed watching TV." And he's like, "What would you say if I asked you to marry me?" I was like, "I'd say no because you're not actually asking me." And he's like, "Okay." And he just sat back down. And I'm like, "Wait, were you actually asking me?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh shit, then
Oh
yeah."
no! I'm taking her to one of her favorite restaurants, and then after we go to her favorite restaurant, we're going to the waterfront because that was where our first date was.
You're
Yep.
my man.
And
I know
then
what
after
you're
that-
doing.
Yes, sir.
Corn
then-
didn't want to take me bowling again because on our first date I threw the bowling ball backwards on accident.
Oh
So
shit!
he was not gonna have that happen again.
Shit. All right. Well, y'all have a good night.
Bye, Cal. Wish you
You
luck.
got this, Kyle.
Bye,
Have a
Shaq.
decent
You
day,
have a good
brother.
night,
everybody.
homie.
You got this.
Later,
Good
Cal.
luck.
Don't clam up.
Bye bye.
All right.
No,
But
it's a
Avast
great, this is a
chats.
great show, man.
Avast, we
Great.
are sending all of our love to homie. He's gonna be a married man soon. He's gonna be an engaged man first. Which
It's
means
gonna-
I
yeah,
might
it's gonna
actually
be a
have
lot
to
of
drive
fun.
down to Seattle.
Is Moo gonna be invited to another wedding? Ooh, maybe.
Who knows? But Avast, I must say,
It is.
this has been a
time
great
to end.
show. I have been so thankful to have Moo and Oxy and Goldie here. It's been awesome to have all three of you. Thank you so much for being here. Like,
Until
honestly,
next time.
and obviously, Nuker, it's always good to have you here.
You were about to forget
CPAP,
Nuker. You
Right? I'm like
No, I-
CPAP Patrol, bro.
CPAP Patrol.
Yep,
Oh,
CPAP
no.
Patrol.
The hosts
Let's go.
get introduced and outroed last. It's not about us. It's about y'all.
Mm,
It's not about
true.
us.
Fact.
Come on now. The show ain't about me. It's about all the gamers I'm trying to get exposed. I'm trying to bring more exposure. I'm trying to make sure that people know we're not dumb. That people actually see the intelligent side of all of us, because it's time to break that stigmatism of gamers are dumb. We're not.
Bring back A games.
Exactly.
Bring
But
it back.
on
bring
that
it
note,
back.
I gotta say, it's been crazy.
Oh man, it's a good one, DemizE.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's always